In this video guide, we're going to talk about how to find quickly an object in Blender. So I'm just gonna change here the language real quick. And this was a question of a user. And I've already created another video guide on how to find objects that are in the scene inside the outliner. Now, this is a really simple scene, so it's really easy. So when I select here, I see right away the object selected also in here. But let's open a more complex scene that I created in another video. And actually, it was a video course in 3D character design. So it's about digital sculpting. And if you want to see the Blender course or the 3D character sculpting and modeling course, and also other courses and other guides, you will find them in the channel. So you can see it's taking some time because this is a more complex scene. It's not like the most complex scene you can see here, but it's quite complex. And we have a lot of more objects. Let me just expand the 3D scene right here. And let me just change the visualization. So, well, I guess this is fine. So you can see now we have many objects. So the character here is composed by many different props and clothes and so on. So let's say that I select this part of the armor. You can see it's barely visible in there. So because the property is quite small, so you can either expand this a little bit so you have more space. Now sometimes this could be also open. So if I right click and do view and show hierarchy, sorry, view, show one level, you can see that it's going to show me what's inside that mesh, if there are modifiers, or if there is an actual mesh. So this is taking more space, and it could be difficult to spot something in here. Well, again, this is not the most complex scene, but it's start to get, hard to spot something. So one quick way to find this is to, well, I think the quickest way is to give names. So you can see this is called armor arm. So if I'm looking for something and I gave a name, it will be easier. So if I just type arm, you can see that now I can see it better. So if I select it, again, this is now the active object in the 3D scene and also here in the outliner panel. Again, if you don't know these terms, if you don't know anything about Blender, check the Blender video course. Now I'm gonna delete the search. So this is one way we can find. Now let's assume that we are in another position here in the outliner and we cannot find the object that we are selecting. Now, a quick way to find it is to go here and to press with the dot in the numpad. So if you press with the dot in the numpad, you can see it will bring you here in the selected object. So that's it's a shortcut key. But another way, if you don't want to use the shortcut key, is to right click on an empty area of this panel, let's say here. And again, if you go to view, then you can go here and do show active. So you can see there's a little dot right there. That's the shortcut key. So if you click here, if you don't have it perhaps in your keyboard, you can do it with the mouse. And there you go. It's the same exact thing. So this was the question that a user asked me. So it didn't have the dots on the keyboard or the numpad. So this is the other way. Right click and show active. And also you have other stuff here. When you right click, you can also show one level of complexity here, or you can you can expand or collapse by showing just the hierarchy here, or hide one level or show one level. So these are all for managing purposes. Here in the outliner, you can manage the outliner, you can manage the scene from here. So it's a really important panel. It's really important to know how to work with it. And if you want, you can also create hierarchies and sub-hierarchies with collections. So you can create new collections and create like a more complex hierarchy. But I'm not going to show you this in this video guide. This is it. So if you're interested in more videos, you can check the Blender playlists. So thanks for watching. If you want, you can subscribe to support us. If you want to support us more, if you want to thank us more, you can do it by joining the channel. So thanks and see you in the next guide.